and not executing fully. But that's something that we need to work on. That's something we needed to go back and film and look at and get it fixed.
Yeah, this is you get this game, you've got undefeated, and you got Alabama next. I mean, what does it feel like this time around for you guys, and how do you feel like it's different this time?
It's not different at all. I mean, we haven't won in 9 years, so I mean, this is the best we've looked in a long time. So this year we're strong about everything. We just need to fix the things that we made a mistake on tonight and get it rectified.
I mean, this is kind of a family deal for you too. In this, I mean, how much has this game been like something that's dear to y'all's family?
The last time we beat him was Jordan, and that was at Alabama. So let's have a part two.
What is his sense? Does he get a sense for this?
He always have a sense for this type of game, especially number one versus number two. So this is definitely going to be a big game, and we're excited for it.
I mean, the offense is certainly different this time for you guys around.
Oh yes. We always said that in order to get Bama on their heels, we got to spread the ball around, and that's what we've been doing this year, and that's what we're going to continue to do.
Won't be a zero?
Oh no, we can't get shut out this time. That's a no-go.
Joe said that Auburn opened up in a defense that you hadn't seen all year. They hadn't all year. What exactly did they do?
They wasn't running the exact defense they've been running this whole year, what we've been looking at. So they've been bracketing me and Jamar. So, the little crossing routes and the little under routes were open.
Okay, so normally they wouldn't bracket their
Nah.
Joe, you guys are 8-0, but obviously took a while to get here. Your team's been through a lot of adversity. Talk about how adversity has helped you guys out.
Oh, yes, definitely. And it's been a long road, but we're not finished yet. We still have a goal to reach the national championship, and we're not going to stop until we get that.
Plans to celebrate tonight's win?
We go celebrate when we win the national championship. That's when
keeping our poise out there, defense staying disciplined, offense staying disciplined, our guys just being ready for moments like that.
I know you're kind of still new to this, but do you feel this team is different than maybe some of the LSU teams in the past?
Of course, I have a lot of faith in this team, to be honest.
What makes them different?
Our skill play, we fight almost every day at practice. That's how we love competition against each other. So I think that's something that keeps us pushing forward.
Is it true that you blocked a touchdown with the catch that Terrace had?
Huh?
You blocked that catch from Terrace.
Yeah. I didn't know he was behind me, so I tried to hurry and put my hand up. Thought Joe was really throwing it away.
What about the job that Clyde did today, though, in kind of pacing the rushing attack?
Outstanding job by Clyde and our O-line to block for him. I know Clyde hit the hole a couple of times, busted big runs. Receivers had good blocks for him, so we did good on the run game today.
Did you think you guys wore them down a little bit, Jamar?
I think we did sometimes. I know sometimes they end up just sitting on the ground saying they was hurt. But I know once we started doing our fast-paced offense, they couldn't keep up. They started subbing like that.
And they're known for that in the past.
Right. That's something we looked at in film too.
Right. So you thought a couple of times it looked like a couple of guys were just taking a dive.
Yeah. The O-line was really talking about it the most because they seen it happen right in front of them. So that's when they was talking about it.
So just satisfaction in the win, just in general.
What is it like blocking, Marlon Davidson or guys like that?
It's a fight. He got 40 pounds on me. So, it was a fight today, a full four-quarter fight. It was fun.
What does it mean to you when Joe Burrow says that you're the best tight end in the country?
It means a lot. I put a lot of work in this offseason. I feel like no tight end worked harder than me this offseason. But it just means a lot.
Do you think tonight was like the pivotal moment that proves your worth, what you can do?
Yeah, but I feel like I can do a whole lot more. So I still feel like I'm getting going. I had a good game tonight, but I still feel like I'm getting going.
This is the most that y'all have trailed in a game all year. What was the mentality just when they pulled ahead? Was there
How much we trailed by?
3? Yeah, not much.
What'd you say, my bad? What was the mentality?
What was the mentality when you're down, which is something y'all aren't used to this year?
Just keep chopping wood. We kept saying that on the sideline. Nobody panicked. We know that they're going to make plays. Teams that we play are going to make plays. Just come to the sideline, get our corrections right, come the next drive, and keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. We're going to make plays. The offense is going to be there. Just keep chopping wood.
This is the third top 10 win. They've all been pretty different styles of games. What have you been able to learn from this team through those wins?
Just that we know how to win a gritty game. We know how to keep chopping wood. We know how to stay focused. We know how to block out the noise. and we know how to play team football. Defense did their thing today. Offense, we did what we had to do to get a dub, and we just know how to win football games.
I think the game switched on the Clyde drive, all Clyde runs.
Was that a third quarter?
Yeah. That drive with Clyde.
Yeah, our coaching staff came in and we made great adjustments at halftime. We knew, it wasn't nothing crazy that we haven't seen. We just made adjustments at halftime, and we knew that we were going to be able to run the ball going into the third quarter. That was the mindset we had, was just to keep pounding them. 4 quarters, keep pounding them. That's what happened.
How this season has come together for you? Is it what you thought it would be? Is this what you kind of imagined it would be?
I'm going to say no. I don't like to have set expectations for myself, because if I don't reach those expectations, I get really upset. I always set expectations up high, so I try not to set expectations. But, it's been a great season so far. We're undefeated. We're playing good ball. We're playing team ball. Life's a whole lot better when you're winning. But, we're just getting going. We're almost past halfway through the season. There's still a lot of football left to be played. And I feel like that's how everybody's mindset is right now.
These last 3 weeks, you really seem to have been featured, in the offense a little bit more. I guess kind of what's been the difference these last 3 weeks, trying to get you integrated, and just how you think you've played.
I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's a game plan, if it's just what the defense is giving us, and we're just taking what the defense gives us. I'm not sure what it is, but I feel like I played good the last 3 games. I feel like I played good, but at the end of the day, I really, truly don't care. I could have 0 catches. I could have 8, 9, 10, 12, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. I don't care. We're undefeated. We keep winning. As long as we win, that's all I care about.
You can say it was a little frustrating, but us knowing our offense and knowing that we feel like we're the only ones that can beat ourselves. Being able to go out there and have our little short success that we were having, but understanding that the plays that we're calling can work. We just need to execute them better.
Were they gassed? Were they gassed? Could you tell that their D-line was puffing and puffing up there?
Those guys, they rotate a lot, and it was obvious. You can see sometimes with it when they would rotate. So it always seemed like they had fresh legs. When they wanted to make a play, our O-line did their job, got point of attack, made good blocks. So for the most part, they seem very fresh because of the rotation they have on their D-line.
How about the complementary nature that you guys are playing with right now? The pass complementing the run, but the defense also picking up when you guys go through.
Oh yeah, defense is doing amazing. I talk to those guys, like I clown with them all the time as far as going on their sideline at practice and tell them this is their week, and I tell them that every week because having a defense wins championships, and I'm an offensive guy, but I would always stand on that. So everybody's complimenting each other. Offense is complimenting the defense, and vice versa, and also being able to run the ball and pass the ball whenever we need to. Understanding the RPO offense, run the ball when it's a read to run, and pass the ball when Joe feels like he can make a play.
Are you guys the best equipped right now to handle Alabama than you ever been?
That's something I have to look at on film. This week we go into our bye week. I want to enjoy it. I get to watch film and do the necessary things that I need to do, and probably go hunting sometimes this week.
You dropped like a triple move on that one guy. What were you seeing there on that play from the
leverage. I remember talking about it with Emily on one of the little inside the huddle things, and that's just something that I always work on. K Falk and I, we always just try to find ways, and I always ask him about certain moves that he made by me watching his old film. So it's just me, watching film and being a student of the game to understand leverage.
You grew up here, you know about LSU, you know about the matchups. What does the Alabama game mean in your opinion?
It's a big game, and now it's the biggest game because it's the next game. So go into it prepared. Do what I need to do this week as far as film study. Everybody needs to get down as far as execute details and go back to fundamentals. This week is going to be a big fundamental week. I know how Coach O is, and I know the things that we're going to do in order to prepare this week, but this week is going to be more about us and, understanding what we have to do to get better as a team.
You're going to be thinking about in the duck blind?
It'll be illegal to hunt ducks this weekend because so I'm not trying to go to jail, but
I might, go hunt some hogs or something, squirrels or something like that.
Your drive things got all like your drive, the fly drive, 4 carries, touchdown. Just talk about what it meant to you start the drive. It was all you. You finish your drive. What's that like?
It's a special moment, and understanding the time of game. It was the time of game, the score and everything. It was some moment, I grew up always wanting. I'm from here, played those guys 3 years in a row, and we play them every year. But understanding that it's always a big game, it's always a close game. So being able to get in that situation and finish the drive is something that was exciting for me.
And it sounded like you guys knew you were going to run a lot on that drive. Did you have a certain mindset going into a drive like that?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Knowing that the main focus is running the ball, and knowing that there's only one running back in the game, and understanding, okay, well, I need to run the ball and get the necessary yards, but also understanding that I need to be calm, read my keys, and not just try to bull rush and force runs to happen. So if I have the opportunity to create, I create. But for the most part, our O-line's doing an amazing job knocking guys off the ball and being able to make reads clear.
Glad I know you feel like you have the ability to take over a game like this, but you guys have been so efficient through the air this season. You just haven't had to. Just how gratifying is it to win in a different way and be a central focus of that in this game?
It's a big thing for me, especially being from here and understanding. I have a lot of people in the stands and mom, dad, and everybody, and being able to take over a game like this is something special. Like I said, it's been 3 years in a row, 3 close games with these guys, and I remember telling T-Rob in one of the huddles, like, man, I'm from here. This is big for me. I don't want to come out. And he looked at me and said, okay, let's make it happen.
That drive, you guys retook the lead. It was 4 plays. I think you got the rock 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
I know coming out of the half, you guys wanted to, make a difference on the ground.
Yeah.
How big was that for not only y'all's momentum, but your confidence too at that moment?
Oh, it feels like our offense was on top of the world at that moment. We go down, 45 yards, 4 plays, and being able to pretty much run similar plays right down the field. Pretty much 2 of the same plays, and then a different play call, then the same play to start the drive, to finish the drive. It doesn't get any better than that, knowing everybody can execute what we need to execute and get the ball in the end zone as quick as we did.
I don't know if anybody would call Burrow's rushing ability elite, but it's good enough to get the job done, right?
Oh, yeah.
In some of those big 3rd down moments, the draw play that was 7 yards for the score, those were big difference makers in this game, right?
Yeah, Joe had a lot of times when he took off running and got big first downs. I was clowning with him, telling him I was gonna tweet out him with the spin move on the sideline. I want to say I patented it. So Joe told me he's gonna give me my props on that one. But for the most part, man, Joe can do things with his legs that that everybody thinks, oh, he can just throw the ball. But if it's time to run, Joe can run.
Claude, does the championship team have to kind of win a game like this where you got a lot of frustrating missed opportunities, maybe not quite hitting on all cylinders, but you find a way to grind this out and win the game?
Being able to work past adversity is something. We worked on that in fall camp. Like, literally have a big run, and coach will be like, okay, y'all bag up. We'll be on the 15-yard line. You say, all right, y'all bag up on the -15. And now, just certain scenarios like that when it's 120 degrees outside in the middle of fall camp and knowing, okay, we got to push through this and score. Coach O, put us in certain situations that's unreal, and it prepared you for things and games like this.
Coach O referred to you as a leader on the team. How does it feel to you as someone who is serving as a role model to some of the younger players in the team right now? Oh, it means the world. Coming in, having, Darius, Darryl, Nick Brossette, everybody in that room to pretty much tell me, all right, this like me looking up to them, and then now understanding I'm the older guy in the room, and I have to look after those guys and being a leader. For Coach O to say that, and me being from Baton Rouge, growing up here, it means the world. Being a captain today in today's game was something that it meant the world to me, and all I can say is I'm proud